This is the Cape Town Teaching Kitchen of Infinity Culinary Training. Here, carefully selected, highly motivated, mature students become chefs.
I want you to move fast. I'm giving it 3 minutes to finish this. We are making raviolis for our main course. Raviolis with mushroom filling.
Our dessert is going to be a homemade malva pudding, a chantilly cream and a fresh sprig of mint.
The high level of concentration belies the fact that the kitchen is a physically demanding workplace.
The cooks are on their feet all day long. So, you know, the very thing that touches the ground is the shoe. And the proper footwear is going to keep them protected because there's heat, there are knives, there's pots, there's anything that could drop on the ground.
When you are in a kitchen, it's like you are in a war.
The floor is often wet, it can be slippery. It's a lot of fast movement, especially when service is happening and when all the dishes are trying to come together. There are a lot of people, it's like a ballet.
Tuition at ICT is free. Costs are borne by individual and corporate sponsors.
If we charge them anything, 95% of them wouldn't be able to come. We ask for the investment of their blood, their sweat, their tears, their guts, their time, their heart, their lives. And that's what gets invested. You couldn't pry any of these kids out of this class right now.
The school has literally grown out of hope and determination.
The school's been building from absolutely nothing. So, you know, we didn't have anything, so we got pots and pans first. You know, we got a building, we got, you know, uniforms were the first thing we got, but we didn't have shoes. We couldn't afford shoes. We could barely afford the food that we were using to cook and to eat. And I had just heard of Cheftrapps. I knew that they were sort of the chefware shoe guys in Cape Town. I went to Gary and just told him personally sort of more about the school and what we do. He thought about that and said, we want to see this school happen.
Cheftrapps fit-for-purpose safety shoes are now a part of life at ICT.
It's a much more solid shoe than they've ever had. You know, the sole is thicker than any shoe I have. You know, it's leather, it's got the steel toe. I mean, it's a piece of equipment.
Like comfortable, they heat-proof, oil-proof, and they're non-slip.
You don't slip. You don't slip. To be honest, you don't slip.
ICT opened its doors to a first group of students in 2009, and it's now an established and respected institution.
What goes on in the classroom is a lot more than cooking. It's about life. It's about managing your stress. It's about going beyond where you think you can go. It's about not giving up when you want to give up. It's about all that stuff. But nobody should ever see that anywhere except on their plate. It only shows up on the dish.
The school aims to do more than transfer culinary expertise. Founder Barry Berman hopes it will have a wider effect on the broader South African society.
There's an old Hebrew proverb that says, change one person and you change the world. And I do think that there's a ripple effect that will very seriously impact not only families but the communities. At least I really hope so.
Infinity Culinary Training is making a name for itself in the hospitality industry. Graduating students go on to professional placements in leading Cape Town hotels and restaurants. Cheftrapps, the safe, quality footwear solution for the hospitality industry.